Hello again, Stroke welcome back. Today I'm starting my stream a bit late. I've been busy all day with various things like the build video that was requested for the build I was playing the past few days. I was planning on doing some experiments today with Gunslinger's brand, but then I heard that it's broken. So until the next patch, when they hopefully fix Gunslinger's brand, I'm talking about this. Where was it? Yeah, just a second to see where the... See, I'm talking about this thing here. This is currently broken. If this wasn't broken, I would have been playing that today. So I'm not sure what to do now. I mean, I really wanted to try some new builds, but all the stuff is so broken right now that it's kind of better to just give it some time and just keep farming some materials, resources, gold, so that when something gets fixed, you would be able to
What do you want?
kind of do something like have gear ready for it. So I'll be trying to get a good pistol made today, maybe. I will be trying to make a good pistol, and maybe I can try and make some other mage items so I can be playing some mage stuff later. First of all though, I crafted some stuff here, but that was kind of a bad roll on this one. Can try and add one more stat, but I don't think it's worth adding one more stat on this one. This one I'm gonna be saving here. Okay, well, let's go. Let's do some farming. I'm gonna start with Rat of Saricel farming. I do need to do some productivity to get my stuff fixed and finished. And I did brick my sword. Yeah, this is the sword I was saving for crafting, and I did brick it. I'm wondering if I should save it and re-roll it, because it's rolled socket wise. Socket wise this is rolled, so I'd rather keep it and maybe re-roll it with some entropy orbs later. But yeah, I can't wait for the next patch, so they would fix a lot of passives. The new patch would be fixing a lot of the passives that are broken. The one with the attack speed, I didn't even know it was broken, and I've been using it for a while, which reminds me I need to respect my passive points, because I found a way to improve my setup. So this point, I wanna move it here. Those 1, 2, 3 points, I wanna move them 1, 2, and that would leave me one extra free point, which maybe I can put here, or I can put into one of those statuses. Those are getting fixed, so that's gonna be 20 block chance I can get, which I wouldn't need in my gear. That means I can get more efficiency in my gear, and they're fixing high level shields to drop flat block efficiency, which would be great. That means I wouldn't have to worry about crafting low level shields with that efficiency. Many things to look forward to. So maybe for now all I need to do is try and farm more Aether jump shields, and later I can try and add efficiency to those Aether jump shields probably. I also really need to get some more crit chance in this setup. And maybe that's what I can do with that 1 point. Wait, what's happened? Oh, I forgot my gems. I forgot my amethysts. Because I was crafting with Genesis stones and I forgot to get back the... I forgot to put the amethysts inside. Well, unlucky. Maybe it can drop me an amethyst here, but I doubt it. On this mod, I'm not expecting an amethyst to drop. So yeah, I'm gonna have to complete this map without the proper transfer time reduction. I'm gonna have to fix that transfer time later. But yeah, currently that's 50% transfer time I've lost. Please drop me an amethyst. Please drop me an amethyst. It didn't. Well. Totally forgot about that. Sup Vitro BR, by the way, welcome to my channel. See here. Please drop me an amethyst, drop me an amethyst, no amethyst. Alright, let's go rush the boss and then I can use the amethyst from my stash.
Another stain on creation to be cleansed.
I can't do that right now.
Amethyst? Nope, no amethyst. Alright, can we kill this guy now? Yeah, I seriously need my transfer time back. Alright, now we can fix this. Thunder strike, okay. Anomaly two-hander, oh. This gives me some ideas. Would have preferred the one-handed anomaly, but that's fine. Alright, let's go and fix my rings
Minus membership,
and belt.
processing fees, and tip.
There we go. Now we're back to how we should be. So yeah, I'll be saving materials so when they fix those high level shields I can reroll them. Instead of trying to save up low level shields and reroll those.
You have a good eye.
You got DC in the game, you came to see how the streamers are doing. Oh, okay. Well, nice to have you here. Are you having issues with the servers or?
You have a good eye.
Because I heard there's a issue preventing people from playing and them getting a black screen. They can move, use skills and hear the sounds, but not play. And that's yet another one of those. Yo, Yazaru, welcome back. Oh, Vitru can't connect.
Your patronage is
Good work with
appreciated.
connecting, Vitru. Hope you get back into the server soon. And Yazaru, how have you been? Nice to see you again. Still wondering whether I should use this trio belt, the bricked one, that doesn't give me any attack damage and only one ailment stack, or whether I should use my current belt. Or maybe this one. Or probably this one. Oh, nice Vitro. Nice. Still wondering which belt would be better. I'm just gonna use the belt with 2 ailment stacks because it's more important. Than for the amulets, all the amulets I've got are with 1 ailment stack. And neither of them seems to give me... Yeah, I'm telling you, this game really needs to fix
Got
the
everything
XP
you need?
rates.
Excellent.
It
Come back
shouldn't
soon.
be that grindy. It just doesn't feel right for the game to be as grindy as it is right now. Okay. Well, but Diablo 2 was 20 years ago, dude. 20 years ago. You can't compare games nowadays with games from 20 years ago. What was liked by the community 20 years ago could not be the exact same now. And I didn't enjoy the leveling up in Diablo 2 either. There are some things in Diablo 2 that were great, but others
Customer,
were shit.
welcome
And
to my
the
humble
grind for
establishment.
max level was one of the shit things. The socketing system was nice. The itemization in general was fine, although it also didn't age that well. There's a lot of things in Diablo 2 that aged well, but most of them didn't. Alright, this finally got upgraded, so I no longer need to use my spare ones. Actually no, I need to upgrade it again. I need to upgrade it again. Because it was 2 stars, now it's 3 stars. And I need to make it 5 stars.
What do you wish my contacts to find for you this time, my friend?
I don't think forcing
No,
your
just
player base
imagining
to
the power of
grind is the
that
way
jaw.
to go nowadays.
Oh, brings back fine memories.
Well, not always, not always. So it's always nice to have those points. At the moment, without those points, my crit chance is shit. Cause I don't have those points for crit chance. I don't have this one for crit chance. So yeah, for some builds probably you don't need 90 points, but I don't feel good knowing that I can get more points and that I'm not being able to get those points. It just doesn't feel good to me that way. Do I need those 3 points though? What if I didn't take those 3 points and took some other points? Oh, never mind, I'm just gonna take those points. Alright, let's do this. Let's confirm and it's kinda glitchy, it's not letting me click sometimes until I move some stuff around. So what else did I wanna get? Oh yeah, I'm forgetting some of the most important things. Wait, I should have had one extra spare point. I must have missed something. Maybe I spent one extra point. Oh, that's the points. Ah, shit. Those 2 points. That's the 2 points I wanted to save. But there's no way to save them. There's no way to save them. The other way would be to remove those 2 points and take... Yeah, no way to save those points. Still, now I'm not taking this one, I'm taking this one, which is better. And now I'm not taking 1, 2, 3, I'm taking 1, 2, 3 here. There's probably a better way instead of taking those 2 points to do something else, like maybe those 3 points here, but Gorgi Teddy or Teddy. I'm not sure how to pronounce your name, but welcome, dude. Yeah, probably the English streamers kind of play later on. I don't want to make. I just feel bad to be made to grind levels. It's not about whether I need the points or not. It's about the stupid level being 90 as the limit and level 90 taking that long. At one point I'm just gonna give up and start playing offline and make my character 90 and play an offline character level 90 without worrying about the zombifying XP rates. I just don't wanna be made to grind for XP. If I wanted to, I would go and play Black Desert or another fucking MMO. I'm not sure what's wrong with leveling up to the maximum level being a bit easy to reach. It worked okay for Diablo 3. It works fine for Grim Dawn. In Grim Dawn it's much easier to reach level 100 than 90 on this game. It works fine for Chaos Bane. It works fine for many games. If someone gives me a reasonable explanation why leveling up should be slow in a hack and slash action RPG, then I'm gonna agree. But
That's not happening.
until I hear a reasonable explanation why the XP should be this slow, I'm just gonna agree to disagree.
That's not happening.
I'd rather grind for items and for materials and start crafting, start changing my builds. It makes sense in Path of Exile. For example, Path of Exile has leagues, people are competing, there's teams getting sponsored and everything, so in Path of Exile makes sense to have challenge in leveling up. But in this game it just doesn't make sense to force your players to grind like zombies.
Can't do that.
And thankfully they're fixing summons. Can't wait to test how strong the summons would be when the patch this week gets released. They're saying that summons are getting fixed. They're saying that passives like this passive is getting fixed This passive is getting fixed. Those two are getting fixed. This one's getting fixed, I think, as well. There's so many things getting fixed from the passive tree that are currently broken. Hopefully it opens up some better and nice to play builds. I'm assuming this build I'm playing right now is probably gonna get half the damage.
Not happening.
Half the damage of what we can currently do with this modifier on bleeding catch would be a good nerf. People can do 20-30 million with this setup, probably even more, and that's too high of a number. It's fine. It's fine if they nerf it a bit. But yeah, I'd really love to see that patch coming soon. I read the patch notes today, and I'm excited about the changes that are coming. I was planning on playing a Gunslinger's Brand build today, but I heard that the Gunslinger's Brand is broken, and it doesn't give you extra damage per ailment stack on the enemy, or extra crit chance. So another thing I'm gonna wait to get fixed. Infinity Blades as well. Been waiting for this skill to get fixed in a while. And I'm also waiting for Slayer's Fury to get fixed. Hopefully they don't forget about that skill.
Resist the hand of purity. Foul demon you will become.
Is there a link to the patch notes? A link to the patch notes, I can give you a link after this map. They're not real patch notes, they're just kind of notes in regards to regarding some of the things. They're not complete patch notes. Just like a small preview of what's to come. At least that's what they're saying. They're saying that that's not all the changes that are coming. It's weird how they can only do one patch a week. It's the first time I'm hearing about such restrictions on servers, being able to push only one patch a week. It should be this week. They didn't say when. I'm gonna give you the notes, just give me a moment. Give me a moment to finish this map, because it's... You know, it's Wrath of Sariseo. If I stay in one place, I'm gonna get ambushed by a Shadow Blade. But they've definitely decided to fix some of the things in the passive tree that are broken. So those 20% block chance would be so welcome for me. Those 20% block chance from the passive tree. That means I can remove 2 block chance gems when this gets fixed. I'm gonna have to kill those. Okay, let's show you the link. So the link is that's the link. Pasted it. Giving the kitty pets from you. Alright, Zedicus. I can give him pets. He's kind of sleeping right now on a big pillow that he uses as a bed. Oh no, that's not the new patch notes. My bad, guys. I posted the wrong patch notes. Wrong patch notes. False alarm. Just a moment. There we go. So it's not actual patch notes. It's this thing. This is the thing. It's known issues. It's some known critical issues they're already working on. This is a exhaustive list of critical issues that we're currently working on for patch 1050 and patch 1060. So not all of this would be coming with the next patch. They might be coming next week, not this week. Some of the things. We are aware of many other issues that need fixing and we're also working on them. If any other critical issue is raised, we'll start working on it as soon as possible, is what they said. And the block efficiency cannot be rolled on shields after level 90 getting fixed. Seriously looking forward to that. I'm gonna stop farming low level shields now and just wait. I'm gonna be worrying about my efficiency later. For now I'm just gonna play with whatever efficiency I've got right now.
What can I
Okay,
do
let's
for you
keep
today?
getting reagents.
Perhaps
Increase
something
item
from the
rarity.
black market.
And they're also fixing this thing. They're also fixing this thing with the legendaries. So things like this would not be
My
doable
contacts are
anymore.
waiting for
Things
your
like
word.
this.
Welcome to the assembly, my
So
lord.
if anyone wanted to
Our
custom craft
diplomats have been awaiting your instructions.
some weird items, now's your chance. Feel free to brick your items like me. I I bricked
So
a
where are you
lot of
thinking of
stuff
sending the
yesterday
seekers today?
and today.
Somewhere dangerous, might.
Our diplomats are awaiting
Just
your
wondering
order.
what to
Come
craft
in.
here.
There's no need to be shy. We go way back. Mojave at your service.
I'm gonna
Certainly, my
craft
lord.
this one.
There are plenty of missions prepared. Just give the order.
What is what did this get? I wonder if I can remove the attack speed on it. Nope. Unlucky. What? What? Sadly it's a level 64 item. But yeah, this minus attack speed makes it not worth it unless it's for a caster. So this is getting fixed as well. This is one of the things I bricked. It used to give 190% physical damage to attacks with this weapon, it no longer gives it. Hey, I'm Go. The news I'm telling is that things are getting changed, fixed, or whatever you wanna call them. So yeah,
You
in a
know
few days
Mojave
probably we're
is
gonna see
always the best value.
patch 105, and later on, maybe next week, 106. Okay, that's a good two-hander.
You
This
have
one's a
a
nice
good
ring,
eye.
worth keeping. Who knows what can roll on it. Junk. Alright, let's try and use Ohm's Echo. Okay, that's not bad. Let's see this. No! No! Well, fuck this. Okay, let's stop wasting materials. Let's stop wasting materials. Million stats in one item. This is just a glitch that happens when you upgrade unique items. It might give you a lot of stats, but it's still not an item I would be using because of the minus attack speed. You can see this one as well. You can see the trial belt. Where did I put the trial belt? This trial belt is another one that got glitched because I actually even was the trial belt's innate ability in this one. Alright, let's keep farming stuff. Let's keep farming stuff. It's just when you upgrade items that are unique into legendary, it gives you more abilities. Just to say it simply how it works. But they've already confirmed that's not intended. They made a mistake and made a bug, so to say. Or I'm gonna be doing those because I'm so close to the next level. So this map should get me the level up.
That's not happening.
Evan, your friends stopped playing and you started Path of Exile for the first time today. And it's overwhelming to you. Okay. Well, yeah, Evan, I mean, many people stop playing this game because of all the glitches, exploits and everything that's happening all the time. It's better to just give the game some time to improve. The thing is, the economy of this game is already ruined. It was ruined in day one. Day one of the game's release, the economy was already ruined with the goat exploit and other things. So there's one way to fix everything, and that's a complete wipe of everything.
So many points of
But people would be super unhappy if that happens. Obviously the game was rushed. Even I was surprised finding out that from Content Update 2, which came out on September, they were just gonna go straight to release without giving us some more testing of the content coming for release.
That's not happening.
They probably needed more funds, and that's why they tried to rush the release. Not sure why. I'm so happy that Torchlight 3 is not doing the same thing. They're not rushing the release, they're taking their time with the release of Torchlight 3.
so many points of vulnerability. Which one to choose?
Not right now.
But yeah, Wolcen has so much potential. I hope they don't waste it and they do listen to the community.
That's not happening.
Just looking at the things listed in the link I gave you earlier, guys, you can see how many things have been broken. Most of those things I didn't even know were broken, such as some of the passives out there. So a lot of stuff broken. How to get productivity? Well, keep pushing maps. If you keep pushing maps, eventually you're gonna get okay productivity. So what do I wanna get now? Crit
Foolish
score
decision. You lost your right
or
to a
not?
swift death.
So I forgot what I needed. Oh yeah, I needed to check my block chance. Is it still 100%? It is. So maybe I can get crit chance. And those later can be changed into those, but Yeah, it needs patches. It's perfectly playable as it is, but it needs patches because at the moment it's so boring that just a few builds are viable for 187 content. Yeah, I can probably make a bunch of different builds right now that would be able to do 130, 50, 60 maybe content with good gear. But I'd rather wait for the things to get buffed, for the skills to get fixed. The attack speed node getting fixed would be a great addition, this node here, intravenous neural cord. Project costs a lot. You just have to keep farming and pushing further. If you keep pushing further the expeditions, you're gonna be able to get a lot of gold. At higher expeditions you can get a lot of gold just from filling your inventory with items and selling them, and also by just getting rewards. So if you do quick runs, few minutes per run, you should be able to get your productivity that high. But you have to save money, you have to save gold. Okay, this one's not getting hit.
I can't do that.
So I would suggest just keep doing expeditions and save the money, and don't spend them. Eventually you're gonna get the gold. If you reach my difficulty, the final difficulty, then you're gonna be getting up to 100,000 gold per map if you keep looting items and keep selling them. If you do a triple map run, you can probably get 100 and something thousand without the reward of 30,000 at this difficulty. If items sell for 1200, there's a project that allows you to sell items more expensively. You can sell items for a bit more, and yeah, if an item sells for 1200, that means 20 items you get more than 20,000. And in your inventory you can collect around 30 items if it's completely empty. Let me check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Exactly 30 items. And that's 30 items that take 2 slots. If you keep picking up rings and amulets, then you can collect much more. But yeah, there's a project in the town that makes the selling prices and the buying prices better. So you might want to get that project so you can start earning some money. Not sure why I'm killing the enemies. I should just rush the boss.
Not right now. You've been outmatched.
Let's see. Oh, you did that project. Well, if you keep pushing your levels, you should reach a state where items would sell for this much. Look at this item, 11,000 to sell, 12,000 to sell, another 12,000 to sell. So you can see how at this level it becomes easier to make money. Let's see, trackers reach on a staff. Rent sacred. Wait, what? What? How is this even possible? I got deleted. I got defeated during this screen. Skalmar 92, another bug, another bug. Well, now I'm gonna get teleported to the town, I think. Yeah. And now I can't collect my reward. Amazing. Just amazing. We were supposed to be invulnerable while looking at that screen. I guess that doesn't apply to everyone. See, more bugs. Bugs everywhere.
The quality on this one
You
is
can dig them with a shovel. Yeah, I can open my project screen. Just give me a second.
A fine item.
Just a
Thank you
second.
very much.
So what do you wanna ask? And thank you again for the follow, Skiaomar92. Really appreciate it. Just what did you wanna see in my
Oh,
project
it's you.
screen?
No, I was just resting my eyes. So, what'll it be? Oh,
You can also
hey
keep
there.
doing those for
I was
goat.
just
It's
telling you
not much,
something.
but it is extra
Tale of my
goat.
glory days. Perhaps you'd like to hear it.
This is also goat, but this costs 21 and this is probably gonna give you 30. So all the time you're gonna take to do this probably not worth it. So what did you want me to show you in my project screen?
Ah, a customer. Welcome to my humble stand.
My build? This is my build. So of course I don't have level 90 allocation of the skill points. This is what I've got right now. And welcome back Morph. No worries dude, no worries.
What do you want?
Okay, let's do another Saricel run. I'm gonna be pumping everything at the top. Whatever I get, I get. Whatever I get, I get. Yeah, in some sections that's a productivity. Yeah. I'm gonna talk about that productivity in the sections in a moment. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but I think
You've been
it just
outmatched.
gives a bonus when you have the building probably. That's how it's worded. It's worded in such a way that you might think that it's a bonus to the productivity in general. But I've not noticed a bonus on the base productivity for those buildings. So this bonus probably only applies to projects done from that building. I'm gonna theorize what it is once I get back to the town, so we can maybe get to the bottom of it. But this is what I think is happening with those specific projects.
No.
I don't think you can get the productivity on those buildings higher. The only productivity you can get higher is the one that is the base productivity, and there are some projects that increase the productivity for a few turns, for one turn, for two turns, etc. So those projects do help you get 50. I've even reached 150% extra base productivity once, but that's just every now and then, not that often. But definitely ways to get more productivity when you want.
It's not possible.
Another shield, it keeps dropping those shields.
Not right now.
Alright,
I did it.
let's see. Sword, mace. I'm just picking one-handed weapons at the moment. And two-handed every now and then. Things that can give me stuff I'm looking for. So accessories, weapons is just what I'm picking most of the time. Oh, the boss is not ready yet. Well, that's fine. We can get him to summon. $3,000 extra is a glitch. This is a glitch that happens sometimes from the game. So if you get 3000 extra productivity, this is just a bug of the game. That's not intended to get that much. So keep that in mind. It is just a bug. So if you can't get that much, don't worry. You're not supposed to be getting that much productivity. Oh, the boss is ready. Never mind. I need to go here.
I can't do that right now.
I should probably replace my Blade Storm for Warpath for speedrunning. Warpath and Aether Jump
Can't manage
in the same build, super nice mobility probably. Wait, didn't I start a Wrath of Saricel? Oh, my bad, I didn't start a Wrath of Saricel run. I was thinking I started the Saricel run. Okay, let's start a new one.
Where are you thinking of sending the Seekers today? Somewhere dangerous by any chance?
So I always do those. If I see those, I always do them.
Security will have to be tight for this one.
I mean, I can do both right now, because I started different stuff.
Greetings, my friend. How may I help you? You have a good eye.
Let's do this. Another one here. This time I shouldn't forget to wear Untainted. Toxic gems, because I was experimenting. I normally use shadow gems. But I wanted to use toxic to try and apply the toxic a bit more often. Because I'm using boot for boot to apply the shadow, to apply the cursed.
That's not
And this setup is all about applying ailments. I still can't apply 7, but I can apply 5 and 6. 5 is easy, 6 not that much to me. But I just need better items to be able to apply that many. I need to decide which elements to focus on. Still haven't min-maxed this in regards to applying all the ailments I wanna be applying. I mean, I should start using my Blade Storm to apply certain things. As you can see, my Blade Storm can do poison and bleeding. But my Bleeding Edge can also do poison and bleeding, and supposedly it can do something else. Well, eventually sometimes it says fire, now it doesn't because I changed some items. That means I'm gonna need some new rings. I'm gonna need some new fire damage rings. This gives me toxic, this gives me... Yeah, I changed some accessories, that means I'm gonna have to find more elements.
Can't manage that.
But even without stacking that much damage, I'm fine with this damage. The damage I'm doing right now is close to 10 million. This is more than enough. More than enough when I'm getting close to 10 million damage every now and then. Even if it was 5 million, I would be more than happy to get this nerfed by a half. It's acceptable losses if this build, if this modifier on the skill gets nerfed by a half. It might seem to some like a huge nerf, but it's reasonable to nerf it by a half.
That's not happening.
Some people can do 20 million with min-maxed setups. So those people would still be able to do 10 million, and I don't think anyone would be complaining if this gets nerfed. We'll see. I mean, we'll see. If it were me, I would have nerfed it the amount of damage we get per enemy with a stack to be half of what it is. That doesn't mean people won't be able to get that much damage still. I'd rather them focus on buffing the other things instead of nerfing the bleeding catch setup. I'd rather them fix the broken skills. Just an example of two similar skills that are broken, Infinity Blades and Gunslinger's Brand. Then Slayer's Fury is broken as well. If someone wants me to try a different setup, I could go ahead and try it, but I'm looking for a good pistol right now. I'm looking to farm a good pistol for a ranger setup. Wait, something good might be hiding here.
I
You
need
never
more
know.
cover.
Perma block, yeah, 100% block chance, but blocking doesn't mean you're not taking damage. When you're blocking, you're taking damage based on how much block efficiency you've got. My block efficiency is not the greatest, it's only 56, and it can go up to 75. And my game crashed. My game just crashed. Thank you, Wolcen, for the crashes. There's been one at least every day. But yeah, let me restart the game, and in the meantime, as I was saying, block efficiency is super important. And when they fix some of the stuff, when they fix some of the passive nodes, a two-handed setup might be very fun to try. Because I would be able to get a ton of block chance even on a two-handed setup. I would be able to get 100% block chance with the right items. And that would work well. That would work amazingly well. The efficiency would be a bit of a problem though. Getting block efficiency maxed out on a two-handed setup would require sacrificing a lot of resists. And sacrificing those resists, I mean, at higher levels you could afford sacrificing resists because there's a lot of passive nodes you can take for resists, and that means at level 90 you can definitely squeeze so much from a build. When we are talking about resists, you can take those here, you can take that here, you can take this resist here, this resist here. There was some other place, this one's with resists. And this one is with resists, and this one. So yeah, you can squeeze a ton of resists if you choose to. Also this one and this one.
Hello there, friend.
And putting some
Please
more block
browse my
efficiency to
wares.
get those resists might be worth it sometimes. So yeah, this one I need to start it again all over. There we go. Just when I was going to the boss fight, it crashed on me, fucking wasting my time with those crashes. It would have been nice if you crash and can return to the dungeon you were doing. This would have been such a nice quality of life. Until they fix the crashes to not happen. But yeah, I just can't wait for that next patch. Hopefully they fix some of the broken skills.
That's not happening.
Even if they don't fix the passive trees right away, the broken skills would be nice. Oh, and why leeching force shield? You can get over 100,000 force shield. You're still gonna get one shot with the force shield build. At the moment, at high levels, if you're doing a force shield build, just give up on the build before wasting too much time. If you don't have enough resistances, even if you have 500,000 force shield, you're still gonna get 2-3 shot. Although 5,000 force shield, that's 500,000 force shield. That's impossible. The most I've gotten was 243,000 HP, and this on level 130 monsters was getting 2 shots without good resists. And you can't get that much HP without sacrificing resists.
Can't manage that.
But yeah, I can make builds with 300,000 HP easily. The problem would be those would have like super low resists. And you would require a certain unique item that is very hard to get. Very hard to get. So at the moment, another thing I think they need to fix is balancing between heavy armor, bruiser armor, force shield, etc. So yeah, HP setup, force shield setups, and resistance setups. Those things really need to be rebalanced, but that shouldn't be a priority. That should probably come later, after fixing the broken skills and after rebalancing the active skills and the passive trees getting fixed too. But I don't see at this difficulty anyone surviving hits. Unless maybe dodge chance. Can anyone confirm how dodge chance works? If I dodge an attack, do I take any damage like blocking and block efficiency? And can I get 100% block chance? Dodge chance. If I can get 100% dodge chance and dodging completely negates the damage, then that probably would be the best setup ever.
That's not happening.
And there's a ton of good stuff for dodging, like this one. 100% dodge chance score after taking a hit. Then there's 12%, 12%, 12%, together with some force shield. It doesn't say what the cooldown on this one is though, the one with the 100% dodge chance score after taking a hit. So if you can avoid getting one shot,
Not happening.
then you can maximize your dodge chance score. That might make non-heavy setups fun. This is my only hope for a build that doesn't use heavy armor, a dodge chance setup. In just a second, guys, I need to enable my overlays. There we go.
I can't do that.
But yes, 70, you can get it to shields under level 90. It's confirmed this does not drop on shields over level 90. So you can farm level 89. The highest shield you can get is probably 89 or 90. But just to be safe, farm 89 shields. It can drop on shields up to level 89. And that block efficiency. I can give you the bases. If you want some level 79 shields, I can give you bases of those. If you wanna craft them, but I'd rather wait for the patch when they fix it. Because they're fixing it so that level 90 shields can drop block efficiency soon. Can't confirm with which patch, whether it's patch number 5 or patch number 6, but one of them would be getting that fixed. And thankfully this was not intended behavior, because it would have been stupid to only allow this block efficiency to drop on low level shields. Didn't make sense to be intended, and yeah, it ends up not being intended, thankfully. Slayer's Fury on an axe, so I wouldn't need to use a dagger with this. Nice. Dagger. So at the moment my priority would be farming shields with Aether Jump. When they get fixed, I'm gonna try and add that extra efficiency to those shields.
You managed it. Take your fee.
Alright, this got upgraded to 4 stars. Let's upgrade it to 5 stars.
Plenty of eager seekers waiting for your word. I almost wish I was going with them.
Ah, welcome. Was there something you wished me to
Oh, it
find?
fell on the ground.
You have a good eye.
Let's take it.
Greetings. Do you have any delicate matters for Mojave to attend to?
Oh, and there's another thing I wanted to do, transmute,
Oh, it's you.
to get
Who
new
else?
jewels.
Right, sorry. Would you
Let's
like
start
to begin
transmuting.
transmuting an item?
Please look around. I'm sure.
Oh,
you'll
this
find
one seems
something
like a
that takes your
good
fancy.
candidate to get slammed.
Got everything you need? Excellent. Come back soon.
Bricked. This is what I do with this game. I keep bricking items. Phantom blades on a greatsword, weird. You upgraded quality in your boots and it didn't make up the stat go up. Is that normal? I think it's glitched. Try rewogging and see if it changed. Cause this one was 441 when I made it 5 stars. And it was 441 when it was 3 stars as well. But then I walked back later on and the item suddenly went to 469. So weird. So weird sometimes. Really can't tell how and why certain things work the way they do.
You know Mojave is always the best value.
So maybe revogging would change it, maybe it wouldn't, but for me this went from 441 to 469 in the exact same quality after revogging. I didn't even notice it until later. But I'm pretty sure it was 441 because it's super easy to remember 441. Three Musketeers. Oh for one, one for all, 4 for one. So this one, do I want to try and remove the agility from it? Let's try it. Let's give it a try. Health regeneration. Getting thrown badly.
What are you looking for? a new
Still gonna
weapon,
keep it.
perhaps? I'll be here when you need me, friend. My contacts are waiting for your word.
Another map now. And by the
Welcome
way,
to
if
the
someone
purple
needs
fields.
help with leveling up, with farming stuff, feel free to ask. I won't mind helping. If you need specific items, ask, I might have them. I can give you some yellow bases. It may not be a great item, but you might end up crafting it into something nice or upgrading it. Like 2 times SWAT damage items I can farm for you, if that's what you need. To try and upgrade them into 3 times SWAT damage. All my items that I'm wearing I've made myself, except maybe 1 or 2. Like I think this one was given to me, but I broke it. No, actually this one was given to me by one of my viewers. This one dropped the way it is. I did not craft this, but everything else I've made myself. Maybe one of my gauntlets dropped the way it is. Can't remember which one. This one still hasn't been upgraded, so this probably dropped the way it is. This one also hasn't been upgraded.
I hope you are prepared. Righteous steel,
Okay, no wood here. But prioritize, if you want to be upgrading the quality of your gear, prioritize the weapons first. The weapons need the quality more than the armors. And you're gonna see results immediately on those. Unless it glitches for you, because then even for that you may not see the results immediately. And there's a lot of glitchy systems in the game, and people just have to, I guess, be patient until everything gets resolved. One of my advices would be start saving up materials. If you don't want to waste your materials right now on the buggy system, save them until they fix the crafting to be a bit more user friendly.
Can't manage that right now.
At the moment it's so random that it's ridiculously stupid. Like I would use an amethyst and it would give me the bonuses from a toxic gem. Then I would use the toxic gem and it would give me the bonuses from the amethyst. We did that yesterday on my stream, and some of my viewers couldn't even believe what they were seeing, I guess. Oh wait, this can drop, this can drop. Oh, that's actually nice. 3 gems from a body. This guy has been stashing. Turik IFS, welcome to the Struck Club. Thank you for the follow, dude. Appreciate it, and yeah, enjoy your stay. And folks, if you have more questions, feel free to ask them. Any type of questions. Alright, let's do the boss. It's ready to get killed.
That can't be done. I did it.
Oh, that was not the boss. Never mind. I stopped because I thought it was the boss. I would have kept going further. My bad. Alright, let's charge the boss now. My axes are not hitting him because he was too close to me. I'm gonna do this chest before I complete the map. Let's see. There's gonna be a ton of wood on the ground now. Is that Aether jump from... Yeah, it's from a shield. It's from a Saricel run shield. I'm gonna show you just a second to see what dropped here. Hunting Swarm. I can't wait for the pets to get buffed again. I'm gonna keep saying that after hearing that they're thinking of buffing them. So this is the shield. I got that yesterday or maybe the day before. It was either yesterday or the day before. It's not something too good, but it's nice. Okay resistance is okay efficiency, and some status element resistance score, which I probably wouldn't want. The damage I would also love to sacrifice if I can get that flat block efficiency instead of it. Okay, there's a lot of gear I'm gonna get and sell now. Just taking my time not to sell something good. Thankfully there's buyback. I'm a big fan of games that have buyback, cause accidental sales happen. Yeah, keep doing those runs, eventually it would drop. Eventually it would drop. To me it actually dropped on a legendary shield. So it dropped almost the same way you see it. I actually used Echo. I used Ohm's Echo twice to remove some bad modifiers and try and get something better. Alternatively, you can use Genesis Stone. You can put it in a shield and then use. Oh, that bow is nice because it's properly socketed. This is a good crafting base only because of the sockets. That could save you 200-300,000 rolling for those sockets if you're unlucky like me. Once I went 800,000 without seeing those sockets, and then I got them and I overrode them. And then I overrode 3 times more, and then another time more. So it was 5 overrolls in a row, wasting 2 million just re-rolling for items to give me triple sockets. So something like this, even though it's shit rolls, it might actually be very precious to someone who doesn't have gold to re-roll the sockets, but actually has gems, not gems, but orbs to roll it, to roll the mods on it. I really want to play a ranger build as well, but knowing how weak some
Come
builds
in.
are,
There's no need to be
the only
shy.
viable ranger
We
build at the
go
moment
way
probably would
back,
be
no?
wailing arrows. Not a big fan of playing wailing arrows, just because of the delay, and you need good attack speed. You need a good attack speed, and this is not fixed. With this, when it gets fixed, and maybe this one, I could probably get some serious stuff going on, and there's a lot of ranger stuff in this side. This one is apparently also broken. Apparently this one is also broken for projectiles. So ranger builds, I'm gonna wait for the passive nodes to get fixed before I start playing them. And the worst thing is I didn't
Plenty of
even
eager
know they were
seekers
broken
waiting for your
until I read
word.
the
I almost wish I
update,
was down
upcoming
here.
update
Don't be
notes.
shy. Mojave has everything a soldier
Wait.
needs.
Okay.
You
So
know
at the moment
Mojave
a
is
good pistol
always
is
the
what I
best
want to
buddy.
make myself. If I make myself a good pistol, I will be very happy. This is actually a great crafting base, 210 flat resistances. This can be turned into something amazing.
Your patronage is appreciated.
213 flat resistances. It's not gonna get better than what I've got, but I'm gonna save it. Someone might want it. I save a lot of junk stuff that can be turned into great items. As you're probably seeing, those are my low level shields with flat block efficiency on them. But I don't think I need them anymore, knowing that this is getting fixed soon.
Don't forget about me, adventurer. Yes?
My stats priority on gear would be, first of all, I want transfer time reduction. Without transfer time reduction, this build feels very slow damage wise. So if you can get 4 sockets of 25 transfer time reduction, that's 100. Ideally you need another 70-80 more percent transfer time reduction to not feel bad. And you can see my armor has transfer time reduction here, 39%, and the legs that are currently getting upgraded also have around 30 something. I can't show you right
Welcome.
now because they are currently getting
Was
upgraded for
there
quality,
something you wished
but
me
they
to
have
find?
around 30 something. My priority at the moment is resistances as well. Rage and willpower cost reduction too, but I tried to prioritize the resistances and the transfer time and then worry about the damage. This build does a ton of damage anyways, so I tried to craft myself items with a lot of resistances. So I've been stashing on things like this one, look at this one. And things like this one, see high resistance items. And then this one is a good crafting base because 210 flat resistances. On this one, if I get 70, 80, 90% all resistance score on this item, this can get those boots to close to 600 all resistance score. All resistance is capped currently, so if you reach 27,000, that's it. You can reach more, but you don't need more. Because at 27,000 you get 90% resistance, 90% damage reduction. And that is the limit, 90%. You can see my elemental is much lower and my occult is much lower. But once you have enough resistances you can survive. Toughness should not be underestimated as a stat. Ferocity as well, because look at that, 78 ferocity just from one item. 83 wisdom. For this build you really want wisdom to help you with the ailment score. Ideally here you can get something like 400 wisdom and that would be probably great for the setup. I only have from my passives 25 and another 25 here. So I don't have that much wisdom from passives. So from gear, if you can get wisdom, it's worth it. Ailment stacks inflicted should also be priority. Even if you lose some damage, try to get ailment stacks inflicted, because it would help you with your damage by a lot. For percent damage, well, with this weapon I would be looking for percent material damage, because this weapon does physical, rent and toxic. This weapon was my first, actually it was my second custom crafted weapon that I made myself from a yellow. I think this one was physical toxic or rent and toxic. Well, one of the flat damages was missing, and then I upgraded it to legendary and it gave me that extra flat damage. And the same happened with this one. Although this is whitening, toxic and rent, it's still a nice weapon. And speaking of toxic, that reminds me I need to remove some of my gems.
A
Need to
jeweler's
remove
work is
those
never done.
gems.
What are you looking for?
I already do a ton of toxic, so I need more shadow. So if you want to know how to make ailment stacks inflicted items, I will show you soon. Just let's finish this transmutation that I'm doing. This transmute item
What?
on the next run will be done, and I can show you how to make that.
I wasn't sleeping. I get enough sleep. Okay. The forge, of course. That's what you're here for, isn't it?
On
I'll
armor,
get
that damage it boosts okay, but
Let me guess.
the higher
You're on
level you
contract.
get, the more damage you get. Eventually, those percentages are not as good as flat damage. Yeah, you can prioritize damage, but I'd rather survive and then the damage I can worry about later. If you can get rage and willpower cost
No
reduction
need to read the
plus
small print, you know the drill.
resistances plus damage, yeah, of course, damage is always nice. It's always nice, but cooldown reduction for certain builds might be a bigger priority. Like, I currently have 9.1 seconds on this one I've got 17.3.
The great
At the
dashing
moment I survive
Wolcen.
even if I don't use
A
those skills
pencil
that much,
pusher.
but a lower level player might want a bit more cooldown for this Juggernaut and for the Shout. And even for things like Butt Through Butt. Alright, let's roll some more modifiers. But damage is it's not something I would say don't get it. I would say get it if you can, but don't get it for the price of transfer time reduction. Unless you think you have enough transfer time reduction. If I min-max my gear, I can probably do 20 million even without min-maxing my playstyle. If I min-max all my items to give me material damage bonus, and if I get all my rings to give me flat damage, and my amulet to give me flat damage and everything, you can get up to 3 times flat damage on a belt, on a ring, and on an amulet. You can see here I have 0 flat damage, here I have 2 times, here I've got 1, the other one is spells, and here I've got 1. And I've got things like occult damage, which I really don't need that much in my gear. I should have been focusing on the material, because that's my major damage type. But still, I'm happy with my damages even the way they are. With mediocre items, completely mediocre items in regards to damage, the survivability I've got is good though.
I can't do that right now.
See, if I can survive, I can farm other stuff later. That was my logic behind it. Some people would prefer to do shit tons of damage and be more dodgy. I'm bad at dodging. I'm bad with reacting and dodging attacks, so I'd rather be able to face tank stuff, even if it takes me longer to kill stuff. But as I said, different people might have different approaches to this. Some people might want to be more glass cannonish and just insta-gip everything in their path, but also be one-shot by certain enemies, if those enemies reach them. With enough resistances in the gear, you can even sacrifice all resistance gems and put more block chance and efficiency in the sockets. I'm actually thinking of doing that, because at the moment I can probably sacrifice 1 or 2 resistance gems to get some more efficiency at this state. Mortimer Nova, thank you for the sparks and for the follow on Mixer. Welcome to the Struck Club, dude. Nice to have you here. Enjoy your stay. And I am having a fun day indeed. Horsinator looking for a new dungeon crawler. Got bored of Jabu. This were the buy. Well, Horsinator, I'm gonna keep it real and tell you, this game at the moment has a lot of glitches, a lot of bugs, a lot of broken things and a lot of exploits. Are you looking for a multiplayer game or a single player game? At the moment, this game might feel better if you play it as a single player game and not a multiplayer game. If you play it offline, and don't worry about the online stuff. But there's a lot of broken passives, a lot of broken active skill modifiers and skills. So if you don't wanna pull the trigger right now, maybe give it another week or two. This game definitely can provide you fun, and you're gonna enjoy it. The story is not something too special, but it has a fun story that you might end up enjoying. And then there's a ton of variety. A ton of variety of builds, but at the moment the meta, all those various builds you can make, most of them are not viable. There's probably 2, 3, 4 builds that are viable for the hardest content in the game. The rest can maybe do mediocre content. Like I'm doing 187 enemies. So the highest level is 187, that starts and ends at 189. Rezefron 1992, thank you for the follow, welcome to the Struck Club, enjoy your stay. So they're gonna rebalance the game, but just give the developers some time to fix the more important things and then worry about the balance later. Even fixing some broken things would result into things getting rebalanced, because at the moment some skills are weak because some of their modifiers just don't work the way they're intended to. So yeah, some builds you can do like level 130, 50, 60 content, which is not as high as level 187, but the highest level of items, stats, the highest level of stats you can get on an item is level 151. So even if I'm farming level 187 items, they won't get stronger than level 151, but the XP I'm getting is better. Although better is a strong word, because the XP in the game is shit, especially after level 80. Level 80, 89, it just feels 80, 81, 82 feels slow. I already have some of my viewers who are level 82. There's one person who has been playing with me 2 days ago. He's in my Discord channel sharing his progress. And he's already 82 and he's telling the XP needed is just so much. Then we have Yazaru, who I think is watching still at the moment. Maybe he isn't, but he's 80 at the moment, I think. The most I've gotten was 89, and this was on my offline 79. 79 on my offline character. And this one is also 79, finally. So it just doesn't feel fast enough, even doing max level enemies. Thiago Faria, I hope I'm pronouncing this properly. If I'm not, apologies. Welcome to my YouTube, dude. Nice to see you here. But yeah, this build is the one I uploaded today, because people kept asking me, do you have a link for this build? Can I see this build? And I just made a build video for it today. And in the description of the video on YouTube I've included some theory crafting. One of them is from the person I mentioned, Greg, also known as Setup in the game. So when I was playing this build 2 days ago, this person I mentioned came into my stream and gave me some hints regarding what I could avoid and what I could take for this build. He probably saw me playing similar build and that's why he came to the rescue and gave me some power leveling. Cause I was like level 70 back then maybe. And this game actually does have power leveling. Power leveling someone to like level 60, 65, even 70 won't take that long on this difficulty. You can see I'm not trying to be super fast, I'm not trying to speedrun, I'm just chilling, talking and killing stuff and getting wood. Oh, this is a nice pistol base, but all over the place, physical, fire and aether. This is also nice, but for a mage, and the health regeneration could be removed. Just checking. Yeah. Blade Storm on a pistol. Get that dual wielding pistols Blade Stormer. Oh, and there's no trading. Never mind. There is one. Yeah, I'm in Warhammer Chaos Bane in the Discord channel. Actually, they even made me a moderator to help because they noticed I've been active there. Chaos Bane, another good game that kind of has its bad things. It has limited build variety, or maybe limited balancing in the build variety, not limited build variety, and the itemization of Chaos Bane feels very wrong and bad, very limiting. You collect a set and then you just play the skill that's supposed to be played with this set, kind of like Diablo 3. Not a bad game, but not the greatest. If you can get Chaos Bane on a discount and you wanna play it single player, you're gonna have a blast maybe. But if you try and play it with people, the community is kind of pretty much only returning for different patches and updates. I can't wait to play the 5th character, the new character in Chaos Bane, the Dwarven Engineer. She's gonna be using some grenades, turrets. So can't wait to play her, but until then it's gonna be probably Wolcen, every now and then a little bit of Torchlight 3. The moment I'm not playing Torchlight 3 because I can't stream it. And I'm playing it sometimes while not streaming offline. Alright, just a moment. Nothing good dropped, except maybe those two things. Unlock which one? Zedicus, what do you wanna unlock? Do you wanna unlock this difficulty? I can unlock that difficulty for you. I can invite you and I can complete 3 maps with you in the team. If that's what you're asking for. Want to help unlock. And Pavke said he's a casual gamer, not competitive, so he won't be pushing for the highest level expedition. But can I still get a good item from WoW level 60-70 Rat of Sari? So WoW level 60-70 can give you good items, just not as strong. So a level 50-70 item would not be as strong as a level 100 or 150 or 151, but that doesn't mean it won't be strong enough for your difficulty. If you're only gonna be pushing your medium or lower difficulty runs, you're gonna be fine with the gear that drops in those places. As long as you prioritize the stuff that's important in the gear, you should be able to survive. The XP would be slow though. If you're pushing the lower level things, the XP would be slow. And Zedicus, I can invite you. Feel free to tell me who to invite and I can add you into the group. And I can push it for you. Clever NJ 2742, adding in a moment. And as I said, folks, I will show you something about how to use Genesis stones to add +2 or +1 ailment stacks applied, or other things like this. Transmute didn't give me an accessory this time. Didn't give me something great, so we're gonna be doing another transmute in the meantime. Just a moment.
Greetings.
We can begin transmuting your equipment whenever you like. Just say the word. Oh, it's you. Who else?
You are welcome here.
Are you looking for me?
Abyssal Rift, there we go.
Got plenty of expeditions to choose from.
So let's see, does he show up online? Okay, inviting. So yeah, let's take for example some ring or amulet. Something that's a good base. Like this one is a good base for okay, sorry, had to mute my mic to take a sneeze. So this one is okay base for a mage. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add a socket, put a Genesis stone inside, and then try and give it this bonus. One ailment stacks applied. So we want a socket. It doesn't matter which one I think at the moment. I don't think it works properly at the moment. So yeah, 2 ailment stacks inflicted. Boom. There we go. It doesn't always give you this. It can give you +1 to piercing on projectiles, or it can give you other things in there. But this +2 ailment stacks inflicted is what you want on the rings, belt and amulet for this setup. I have a lot of +1s, not as many +2s though. Okay, is Zericus here? He's here. Well, Zericus, if you want XP, you're gonna have to stay near me. But if you stay near me, you're gonna be dying. So keep that in mind. If I don't rest you immediately, you could rest afterwards. Alright, let's do maybe this. Let's do this. Oh, a golem. A tanky golem.
Not possible.
Well,
That
I
can't be
made
done.
it spawn weak enemies. This would slow things down a little. I didn't think of the weak enemies being able to one-shot you. As soon as you get level 60 though, you should be able to equip some level 60 gear and survive.
I can't do that.
Oh, that was a great haul. If you die, I'm gonna try and res you, but if I can't res right away, I can res once I'm done fighting whomever I'm fighting.
I can't do that right now.
Check, I want to make a one-handed shield, non-bleeding edge build, but everything I try sucks. Yeah, at the moment, damage-wise, everything you try would suck. You can try a paladin setup, but it's not gonna have the great damage you might want. Wait a bit, a lot of things are broken. A lot of things are broken, and
It can't be
it's
done.
just better to just give it some time and see how things go. They're gonna be fixing things bit by bit. As I said, there's a ton of broken passives. A ton of broken passives, a ton of broken active skill modifiers as well. A ton of very badly balanced things because percentages are hard.
It can't be
So
done.
yeah. At the moment, Bleeding Edge, Winter's Grasp seem to be the two things that are good. There's things with Plague Burst and Anomaly that are also strong. Plague Burst Anomaly kind of setup.
Not right now.
I really wanna try a tank with Plague Burst and Butt for Butt.
Can't manage that.
Attack skills? Dude, the game has so many attack skills. You've got Havoc Orb. I mean, I'm gonna quickly open my skill screen. So, for attack skills, I can just name a few. Let's go for Warrior. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ranger. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Even this one, 7. Should we keep going? That's enough attack skills. That is enough attack skills. So that was what, 12? Was it 12 attack skills? Without considering the spells, that's just attack skills. Direct attack skills that are supposed to be doing damage. Melee, well, for melee you have a few. You still have a few for melee. But you can use a shield build without melee. So you've got Anvil Swow, a great skill, Blade Storm, Bleeding Edge, Flight of Gavanir, which is kind of semi-melee, semi-ranged, and you've got Wrath of Buffet. Wrath of Buffet is actually my favorite looking melee skill.
No.
Anvil Swow, I also love it, but it also needs some loving from the devs to get buffed up.
Not right now.
But Anvil Swow, a skill with great potential that can end up being amazing.
Can't manage that. Can't manage that.
I feel with Rat you don't have enough AoE. Well, with the Rat you kind of have to direct it properly.
Not possible.
I never found myself not having enough AoE with the Rat, but that's because the way I play it, I kind of get the enemies to stay together, to stay in front of me.
Not possible.
Sometimes the enemies would try and go around you and surround you. Oh, he's using anomaly Plague Burst, interesting. Yeah, Plague Burst anomaly, fun stuff. At least I'm happy that the developers already admitted that the pets don't feel as strong as they should be, so that they're working on boosting them. Because Necro, Summoner, Pet Master, Pokemaster classes and builds have always been some of my favorite ones in hack and slash games.
That's not happening.
One of the hardest things for those games is rebalancing everything. The more depth you have in hack and slash games, the harder it is to rebalance it. To avoid the meta trap. To avoid it being just
Look at that.
a couple of builds being viable. Okay. That's been some good drops this run, even though it's a slow run and it's gonna take a while, it's still been dropping, so I don't mind it. I'm not rushing anywhere, I'm not trying to reach level 90 first. Not competing with anyone in this game, thankfully.
That's not happening.
And Wrath of Buffet does have one modifier, by the way, that increases the AoE, not that much, but Wrath of Buffet is good played with something else. If you make some sort of a hybrid build, where you're using Wrath of Buffet but maybe not a shield, but let's say McFester and Interact, you would be able to use Anomaly And if you're using Anomaly, you would be able to group up the enemies for AoE, for Wrath of Buffet.
It's not possible.
Or maybe getting a shield with Anomaly or a weapon with Anomaly. Then you can use Wrath of Buffet even with a shield. And have the spell, have the Anomaly spell without needing a catalyst. So if you get a shield with the Aether Jump and a weapon with Anomaly, I think it might work well.
Can't manage that.
By the way, what about Plague Burst? Did it go fire? Was it fire the other element? Yeah. So Plague Burst and Solar Fall can go fire for a very fun setup. Another thing I probably might wanna try eventually when things get buffed up and become stronger than they are. Plague Burst, Solar Fall, Elemental, Fire build. With something that's fire, but not the fire bleeding catch. Not the fire bleeding catch. Gavanier can go fire as well. Gavanier can go fire. And there's other things that go fire, like Wailing Arrows, I think. Yeah, Wailing Arrows can go fire. What about the Railgun? The Railgun goes to Frost. Okay. So with the Railgun you can use that Quill Tuck armor that makes it instead of freezing chance, converting the freezing chance to crit chance. So you would be critting with that Railgun a lot. That would be fun
Not
thing
right
to
now.
try.
You're
Alright,
okay.
got this, got this. Wait, the boss is on the other way? I think I saw the icon of the NPC of the shop, but I'm not sure whether that was the boss or the NPC that sells items. I think it was the boss. If it wasn't, we're gonna go and see if it was the NPC.
I can't do that.
Let's see.
That's not happening.
Yeah, it was the boss there, as I supposed. But the biggest problem of this game's online community would be all the exploits and all the things that, like, every week there's a new one to either exploit goat or to exploit duping something or to exploit anything else that can give you. It's just ruining the whole economy. The economy of this game on launch day, it was already ruined. The only way I see this getting fixed is a complete wipe, but many people would rage quit, give even more bad reviews of the game if they do that. I'm a big fan of the skill duplication system though. The skill duplication system allows for some fun stuff to be done. Like a Necro can have three golems, one mage golem, one assassin golem and one of those big guy golems. I think the mage and the assassin can be used together, but with duplication I don't see why not. If you have three different instances of the skill. One thing I don't like about the Mage Golem though, the Mage Golem has a protective shield, but she casts that protective shield around herself. See, he seems to be using those Mage Golems, two of them. Two mages and one tank, that's what he's using, it seems. And this Mage Golem is supposed to be able to cast a protective shield, but it casts it around himself. Would have been nice to be able to cast it around the cursor location or around the player, so that the player shouldn't need to stay right next to the summon. He's already 57. Already gave him 4 levels from all the kills here.
That can't be done. Not right now.
Alright, this one's tanky. This one has a lot of HP. And since he's unstoppable, I can't break his shield.
That's not happening. I can't do that. I need more power.
And there goes the golem. One shot by the NPC. Just selling, just selling. We have to keep pushing so we can unlock it for him. Well, I'm gonna have to kill this, or we can run past it. If you can run past it, Zed, we can do it. So we don't have to stay here and kill this crystal.
That's not happening. Can't force that.
So, oh, offering shrine, offering shrine. This can be something good. But first I gotta kill this Aurora Knight, one of the more annoying NPCs.
Can't manage that. That was a bad hit.
Alright, let's see if he can res. Is it letting you res? Please tell me it lets you res. Ah, res, 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 res. It should have let you res.
Greetings, my friend. How may I help?
Well, there goes that progress.
Tell your friends. Mohabis stand in the palace district.
Let me guess.
But yeah, if it lets you respawn, try to respawn, please, cause if you respawn then you die, I can respawn myself. As long as we're not dead at the same time. Well, now I'm just gonna speedrun it. You can stay dead if you have to, but I'm just gonna speedrun it. As long as we can unlock it, because I can't keep killing every single enemy on the way. And we got again spawning quick enemies.
That's not happening. Not right now.
Ah shit, I forgot to heal. And this damage over time is preventing the rezzing, I think.
As was foreseen, the impure one
Oh wait,
stands
did I do Wrath of
before
Saricel by accident? My bad,
Welcome
my
to the
bad.
Purple Phoenix.
I started the wrong modifiers.
Can't manage that.
Oh, this annoying map layout.
It can't be done.
I'm gonna keep running.
That's not happening. Not
Alright, I'm gonna keep running.
That's not happening.
But you're almost 60, which is nice. Once you're 60, 60 gear gets unlocked and that's fine. Let's see for the NPC with the items. Alright, 1/3 of this one done.
Can't manage that.
I'm gonna keep pushing forward.
No. That's not happening.
Almost done. Oh, another one of those crystals. Should I even bother with it or just skip it? It should revive you. If I travel to the next map after this one, it should revive you.
Can't manage that. Can't manage that.
The toxic imbute. Getting there, getting there.
I can't do that right now. Not possible.
Come on, come on, come on.
Another fiend fall.
Good evening to hello Horned Reaper to you as well. Nice to see you again, Reaper. How have you been?
Not possible.
There's some delays when I'm doing those blinks. Before the animation of the bleeding catch ends and one of the blinks starts.
I can't do that right now.
Wow, those shields. Lightning shield, and what shield did it have? Elemental? And occult. 3 shields. Oh no, 2 shields. The one is imbued.
It's not possible.
Alright, he's done. He's done. No.
I need more power.
Keeps running away. Alright, we got this one. New shield? Depends what you mean by new. This one is from yesterday. This shield. You've been farming for better gear and you started a second character. Okay, nice. Nice. Alright, let's go to the next level. Definitely nice to have more characters. I still haven't started leveling a new character, but I should soon. I just don't want to level up a new character all the way to 90 with those XP rates. Until then I'm gonna be respecing and using the same character. If they don't fix those XP rates well, then I'm not gonna be playing my new characters online and I'm gonna be playing them offline.
Not right now.
But the thing I want the most is fixing all those broken skills and passives and skill modifiers. Wait, is there a turtle somewhere attacking me? There we go, here.
It's not possible. It's not possible.
Alright. Knockbacks all the time. I should probably use my immunity to crowd control mod on the Juggernaut.
Not possible.
What's happening here? They keep
Don't go
coming.
on just yet.
see what's here. Maybe the NPC that sells items.
I can't do that right now.
Okay, I'm gonna just keep rushing this this level as well, like the last one,
I need more power.
so we can unlock it for you.
I can't manage that. I can't do that right now.
Join what? Do you join what? Your weapon that makes you... Yeah, but it is my shield. It is my shield that makes me teleport with Aether Jump.
I need more power.
Yeah, they're gonna keep coming. No worries. I'm gonna try and complete this map so we can finish it for you. After that, we can just take it slow. But yeah, it's better to make sure we complete it this time. There should be a turtle somewhere. I can't see where. Where is it? Probably somewhere here. Oh, it's not here. Damn, I can't find it. It is somewhere here. But yeah, can't find the turtle. Maybe it's somewhere at the back. But almost done with this one, so I'm just gonna kill those elites here and the boss should spawn.
That can't be done.
Oh, those teleports.
Not right now.
Alright, I'm gonna rush towards the boss now.
Not possible.
Let's see which one it is though. I'm hoping it's not the... Yeah, for this boss I need to change my skill quickly.
I can't do that.
So much crowd control, it's just unbelievably stupid. Need to make my shield give me crowd control immunity. Maybe the shout can also give me some crowd control immunity for that fight.
Can't manage that right now.
be the final turtle. Alright, crowd control immunity, where was it? This one also had crowd control immunity. Cleanse the crowd controls. Okay, I don't need crowd cleansing, I need the immunity itself. So let's go kill this guy. There's a high chance I'm gonna die on this boss if I don't play it well. So be advised that I might die on this guy.
It can't be done. It's not possible. I can't do that. It's not possible. Can't manage that. I can't do that.
Wow, those knockbacks. Those knockbacks.
Not right now. You've been outmatched.
Alright, we got him. We got him. So one more push. And then you would have the final one unlocked.
I need more power. That's not happening.
This one should be a good boss, an easy boss fight, I hope.
That can't be done. Can't do that. Can't manage that.
He stays so close to me, my axes are not hitting him properly.
It's not possible. Not right now. Victory. On to the next one.
Oh nice, the enemies are here. Oh, you're 61 now. I can give you some some 60 items once we reach the town. Unless you already have some, so you can survive. But they should be dropping, by the way, they should be dropping some good level stuff here for you that you can equip for survivability. I'm gonna start picking armors. You never know what I'm gonna find. There we go. I can focus on those. For a second there I lost my cursor. Hope they add options to increase the cursor size or the color of the cursor or both.
I need more power.
Alright, getting there. This is gonna be a lot of productivity for me, probably 6, 7, 8,000, maybe 9,000 productivity.
That's not happening. Can't manage that.
Hi Terrator, nice to see you again. How have you been, dude?
Can't be done.
So, the boss is ready, so after this guy I'm gonna go for the boss fight.
I can't do that.
Yeah, so Z, if you are alive, stay alive, and in case I die, you might wanna use your ultimate form. Although with this boss, I don't think I'm gonna die with this boss, but better be prepared. If I die, you can use the ultimate form and just revive me, but hopefully we don't end up needing that.
Not possible. I need
What's
more
happening to my transfer time on this map? Are they doing something to me that reduces the transfer time or increases it more like?
Can't manage that.
Alright, we're good. Finish this. Oh, that's an interesting glitch.
Oh, you're alive.
6,000 only productivity. this one seems like a good pair of boots. And this is finally 5 stars. Took a while. This one was a 2-star item and I've been upgrading it all the way to 5 stars from 2 stars. From 2 stars legendary into... This one got transmuted. Not a bad one to get transmuted, by the way. And for a force shield build, 44% is a big number. Attack, spells. There's one thing we can do with this. Let's try.
A customer. Welcome to my humble stand.
Just a second, I need to sell the gear first. And we can try our work. We can try our work and see how it goes with the Genesis stone on it. Ooh. Actually, never mind.
Mojave is always the best value.
I can try and find some items for Zedicus. So let's put this there and wait, it can go in. There we go. And now we want to be using maybe this. Can we use this? No, I want an echo. I don't have an echo. Right? Yeah. Oh no, I do have an echo. Just in the wrong place. Alright, I'm liking this. Now I just need to change the socket.
The jeweler's work is never done. What are you looking for?
Good stuff. So let's see what we have for Z here. Z, you're doing some sort of mage, right? You're still probably gonna need some resistances though, even on a mage. So this is a great base to test. Let's test this base, see what we can make from this base. Not great, but okay, not too bad.
Don't be shy. Mojave has everything a soldier needs.
So I've got some items here that I've been saving that I can give people. Alright, that's gonna be a good armor for him. Made him a decent base worth upgrading. So I'm gonna give him those 2 helmets. Give him this. And I can give him where did it go? Shoulder. I need another shoulder and need some gloves for him. The shoulder I'm keeping for myself to try and craft it. But there should be some stuff here. I don't need this. What is he missing? Maybe some more gauntlets. I did give away a lot of those yesterday, but I should have some spares here. Let's check this one and see what we can make him. Wisdom, pretty nice. Pretty nice. And there should be one more thing. This is 187 flat. And the other ones I've got here, not much flat. Let's try this one. Well, didn't turn out like a good one. Still gonna give him some of that. If he doesn't need it, he can just get rid of it. Let me know if you need some other types of items.
Come in. There's no need to be shy. We go way back.
Back for more? Happy to be of service.
We can begin transmuting your equipment whenever you like. Just say the word.
What about this one? A lot of damage to attacks. Still gonna transmute it again. I want another base. This one's good with the force shield for certain things, but yeah. So increase item rarity. It's time to increase item rarity of something I've been saving. Which thing though? Which thing do I want to increase? Maybe that one? Because all those resists, man, that's so much resists. Another thing that would be worth it would be some of my paladin items. I've been saving items for my paladin build here. This one's also worth testing. The moment, what should be priority for me? 116, 111, 187, 184. I'm not sure what to prioritize at the moment. I think I had a good belt somewhere. Maybe I can test this one. Let's see what we can get from it.
My contacts are waiting for your word.
And for quality upgrades, and that could wait.
Plenty of eager seekers waiting for your...
Come in. There's no need to be shy. We go way back, no?
A caravan will be dispatched immediately.
Alright, I think
The
I'm
route
done
should
with
be
that
relatively safe.
city stuff.
You know Mojave is always the best value.
Okay, we're good to go. This one gives a lot of stuff, but mostly for spells and elemental damage, which I don't need, but still good stuff. So should we try Rat of Saricel?
Come back soon. I'll be here as always.
That's not happening.
Survivability is gonna be a problem for you at first, till you get some maxed out resists, and since you're using a staff, you don't have block chance, block efficiency, so you're taking a ton of damage. Block chance, block efficiency can be obtained even if you're not using a shield, but you need to take some specific passives. And at level 62, that's sacrificing a ton of damage just to take those.
Tainted mortal, I challenge you.
You have to stay together if you're doing this.
That's not happening. Not possible.
There we go. Next. Where is that zealot? Is he next to him or next to me? I think he's next to him. Maybe
I
not.
can't do that.
Diversion.
Can't manage that.
So Shadow Blade should be coming soon.
Dare resist the hand of fury.
That can't be done. I can't do that.
Okay, let's keep moving here. The boss should be ready anytime now. I think after those enemies. Yeah, it's gonna be hard to survive if you've just hit level 60 and just started getting level 60 gear. 187 is gonna be difficult unless you have super overpowered gear to help you survive. But even then, without a shield, you're not gonna be able to take that much damage at level 62. There is a way, but they have to fix some nodes on the passive tree to be able to survive, to be able to get enough block chance and efficiency without a shield. Efficiency from gems and passives, and block chance from passives, and maybe some from gems, and with gear with enough resists you should be able to survive.
It's not possible.
Even on a mage.
It's not possible. That's not happening.
Alright, now gotta go to the boss. Jeroen the Winter, thank you for the YouTube sub if you're watching. Really appreciate helping me grow my channel. Have fun. Enjoy your stay. Oh, if you need a shield, I'm gonna give you one. I've got some shields in my town, in my warehouse. I'm just gonna go towards the boss now. Oh, that's not the boss room? Wrong room, okay.
I can't do that right
Let's see.
now. That's not
Oh, there's one of those enemies. I have to kill that one. Otherwise you won't be able to rest if I don't.
I need more power. I need more power. That can't be done.
Alright, we should be able to rest now. Let's see. Yeah, the my pet wants to eat. I'm gonna give him some food in a bit. After this map I'm gonna give him food. He's fine, it's not like he's starving or anything.
Not right now.
He's so overweight. Well, not really that much overweight, but it's still overweight. So if he doesn't eat a little bit, it's fine. Rank C. How many times do we need to get down for rank C? Downed 5 times. Let's see. Good luck with the drops, and you might actually end up getting something nice,
I don't have enough space.
like a shield. Oh, and there's no trading shrine, of course, in the fucking glitched map without a trading shrine.
That can't be done.
I got some good gauntlets that might actually help you. Two, three, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I should be able to pick up everything. I dropped enough. Alright, I'm ready. Ready? I've got a boss map for the next run, so it would be a quick boss map. You can type in game as well
There have
when I
been
write
some
in game.
developments while you have gone.
Greetings, my friend. How may I help you?
Oh shit, that was a shield. Not a bad one either.
Your patronage is appreciated.
It's gonna be hard for you to be using the golems with the shield, but I do have a weapon that allows you to use them. But with Plague Burst it's gonna be difficult to be using Plague Burst and all the other
You
things.
know Mojave is always the best value. You have a good eye.
I'll just put this there. See, I've got a gun that allows the use of Livor Mortis. Yes, Tank Alive seems better. I can check for better shields. For now, that's the one that dropped. Let's see what else I've got. This one I'm saving. This one I'm saving. Well, I should have actually upgraded this one. I keep forgetting about it. Let's see if I can brick this shield. Arctic Spear, really don't want Arctic Spear, but let's try 2 more times. No, I can't try any more times. 48 block chance though, this is nice. But not much resists. Yeah, I think the one I gave you might be a bit better than the ones I've got here. Those are lower level ones, and those are not bad for low level ones. I'm gonna try and roll one of those. I'm gonna try and roll this one. I've never seen more than 9 block efficiency flat when rolling those low level shields, but it happens. It could give more if lucky. Unlucky. Let's try with this. Nope, doesn't want to give anything nice. Okay, next. Let's put those back there. Thank you, Voodoo Muppet, for the YouTube sub if you are watching. Okay, take this shoot, it's not bad. Not sure if it's better than the one I gave you, but it is nice. Good efficiency. An efficiency, I guess, and bok chance you can get from gems. Speaking of gems, I can give you some. Just gonna save 4 for myself. So that's for bok chance, bok efficiency, and for what's its name? For oh, resistances, yeah. Alright, I think we're good to go for this boss map. But before that, the pet needed food. So Zed likes to hear him Let's make him talk first.
Welcome to the Purple Phoenix.
Sorry, my headphones seem to have switched off while I was giving my pet food, and now I forgot to fix my productivity. Well, hopefully I fixed it. But yeah, my headphones muted themselves while I was giving my pet food. Weirdly enough, it was just a couple of meters away from my machine, so that should not have happened. Thankfully this guy didn't have that much HP. Just 171 million. Alright, got you.
Cracking reports. You should probably catch up with all the stuff that's been happening.
Let's see, 1817. Echo. That's what I got from the transmutation. Well, it goes back in. It goes back in.
We can begin transmuting your equipment whenever you like. Just
I want the new
say the
rings and
word.
amulets. I did get that new amulet, the golden looking
Plenty of
one,
eager seekers
once,
waiting for your
and that
word.
was it.
I almost wish I was going with them.
Greetings, my lady. There are caravans standing by.
Productivity
Give the word,
boost.
and I'll prepare a security detail.
And
Oh,
here
seeker expeditions. I thought you were here for that
we
other
can
thing
get...
you do.
Our diplomats are awaiting your
Alright,
orders.
primordial affinity.
What are you looking for? A new weapon, perhaps?
Wondering what to make. And that's the new one, by the way. That's the gold amulet. If you're wondering, guys, what it looks like. Not a bad one, but kind of the mods are all over the place. Sacred to Cult, and then it's giving me some physical and toxic to attacks, and then shadow to spells. I'm just trying to see what to craft. Maybe I'm gonna craft later.
What are you looking for? A new weapon, perhaps?
Okay, no more maps left, so we
Let
can
me
just
guess.
do
You got a
regular
contract.
runs. He's gonna select the top modifiers. And I'm not gonna do Untainted.
can't do that. Can't manage that. That can't be done.
I have to kill this.
Can't be done.
There should be some sort of a second wind option in the game where if we kill an enemy we get a downed person revive if it's the enemy that killed them, like a revenge or whatever,
Can't manage that.
without having to go and revive them manually. The same way it works in other games. You get downed and then if you can get a kill you get up.
It can't be done.
This. Thankfully there's no weak enemies this time as a modifier, so once I kill them they're dead. For good.
I can't do that.
By the way, Zed, is this your out or is this your main as a character?
Not possible.
Ah, it's your out, okay.
It's not possible.
Yeah, makes sense, makes sense. Spawnless has been grinding for hours. Well, if you're watching sub. He's got the trio and the rage mage legs. Damn, I really want those. I bricked the trio yesterday. Bricked one trio.
That can't be done.
Okay, let's go for the boss fight. Oh, that gave us movement speed, didn't it?
I need more power.
Again, the same boss. Oh, and he's got material shield, perfect. Alright, the material shield is
Can't
down.
manage that. Can't manage that.
Alright, almost dead. Almost dead. Maybe we should just do single runs. Do one run complete, take the productivity, just to keep getting resources
I
like
need
that.
more power.
I'm gonna see what my pet wants. Maybe he wants to go into the living room.
Ready for review.
Just check. Just a moment. Alright, I let him into the living room so he would stop meowing. Now, transmute, procure. This wasn't enough.
Hi, customer. Welcome to my humble stand.
Let's give him some dice. We got quite a lot of dice, by the way, already. Still trying to collect them all. Gotta get them all the dice. Got some weird ones like this one. Super bright green. Wait, I forgot what was there. This one? Or was it this one there? Let's say it was this one there. So next, another one. Hope it drops some of those custom maps. The custom stuff, you love the custom stuff. Yeah, custom stuff is amazing.
You should have seen me in my prime. I was a real charmer. The Purple Phoenix are always here.
There's probably still one or two more unique items I've never seen. From the new ones, from the 18 new ones. I don't think I've seen all 18 new uniques. Maybe I have, maybe I haven't.
Can't manage that right now.
Alright, that's a good start. More wood quality. More of those crystals. Alright.
Can't manage that.
Let's do this. There's another lead here.
The bigger they are, the harder they
Oh, a lot of goat, a lot of goat. I mean, it looks like a lot, it's not really a lot. It just looks like it because it's a few piles of it. I'd much rather it be in a single pile. But since it drops from different barrels, from different destructibles, it's in small, multiple piles.
can't manage that right now.
But the XP for lower level characters definitely is nice at this difficulty. see. Another crystal. That's where the boss would be, so it's nice to get that crystal out of the way now. Or should I keep it for the boss fight so I have some enemies to keep my stacks up? I probably should do that. Seems like a logical thing to do before the boss fight. To have that thing happening then. It will be nice. Let's do this. And there's some more elites again. With all those knockbacks, so much knockbacks. So much knockbacks. A ton of it. Right, there's some more here.
Can't do that.
Right here, here. That should be maybe the last group before we go to the boss fight. Right, another one. I'm wondering if I should stop trying to level up and play a non-meta build tomorrow, but I just feel bad if I'm not getting XP, I feel bad. And if I start playing a non-meta build, I'm not gonna be getting any XP at all, because I'm gonna be playing lower difficulties. But this is so boring playing this build over and over again. And if I switch to a Winter's Grass build, it's gonna be freezing my FPS to oblivion, so that's not an option for me. Why do we keep getting this annoying boss that... I mean, it's not difficult to kill, it just he doesn't get hit by my hits, because he's gluing himself next to me. Okay. Good to go.
Hi there. Left, didn't you? You should probably get caught up.
Alright, another transmutation successful, and this one is another one that's gonna go all the way back
Oh,
to the
it's you.
forge.
Who else? Right, sorry. Would you like to begin transmuting an item?
My contacts are waiting for your word.
Yeah, my bricked trial. For those of you who are wondering about my bricked trial, let's show you. Where did it go? This is it, the bricked trial. It doesn't give the one thing that makes this belt what it is. So it's kind of useless to me right now. Much better to be using this thing, or even this thing is probably better because of the element stack. I mean, this one does have one element stack, but it doesn't give me the toxic flat damage and some of the other things. So I'm not gonna use it. Okay, let's put those back there. Wait, why did I get this low level gem there?
Don't be shy. Mojave has everything a soldier needs.
Alright, let's...
Got
Let's move on
everything you need?
to the next run.
Excellent. Come back soon.
Breaking trials for science. Hi Nugget, as I said earlier, Nugget, this happens when you upgrade a unique item with the upgrade item rarity. You can use the upgrade item rarity on unique items, and it glitches them. It makes them legendary, and it gives them a ton of affixes. And if you use Echo, Orb of Echo, Echo Orb, Ohm's Echo. So if you use Ohm's Echo, you would be able to get some super many fixes on that one. Not all, it doesn't work on all unique items, and on some unique items you can only get certain affixes. So, for example, I already bricked a few weapons trying to get them to give me flat damage, and they just can't. Not with the Echo. I bricked a very nice max level Abolition Act. Because Abolition Act has 190% material damage to attacks with this weapon. The problem is I tried getting what physical or what toxic or what rent, and I couldn't. I couldn't get any type of flat damage on the Abolition Act, and in the end it ended up being a complete trash item. So I wouldn't suggest using it on weapons, but you can do it on rings before it gets patched, because it will get patched, believe me, it will get patched. It doesn't seem like a feature that's meant to be there. You can use it on rings, amulets, belts, and armors and offhands to make something weird. Maybe you can make amazing shields this way. I've not tested shields, I've only tested catalysts, and with catalysts it does work.
That can't be done.
But you have to upgrade it, so it would take a while to upgrade it to legendary. And once you do that, then you can use a legendary Echo Orb on it to get to remove one stat and get like 4 or 5 stats back instead of just one. Yeah, when they nerf this setup, basically what they're gonna nerf is they're gonna be nerfing this modifier, increase damage per ailment stack. This is gonna get nerfed. Even if this gets nerfed, 187 level would be doable with a setup like this one. Even if they make it do half the damage it does right now, that's still a lot of damage. I mean, some people can do 20 million damage with this. I can do 10 million, 9.8 something million. Close to 10, without even trying to min-max and squeeze the most out of it. My gear is not set up for damage, it's set up for survivability mostly. As you can see, here I've got to cooled damage, I'm not on a cooled build. Here I've got not flat, I've got regular damage, here no damage, here regular damage, here material. Here no damage and here no damage. And I mean on this one, I made that earlier today. During this stream, this is what I started making this today in the morning before I even read the patch notes, and then I just collected it a few hours ago. So it's my only super duper item that I'm wearing. Of course I'm gonna change it if I find a good steel ring with 2 element stacks. I'm gonna try and make myself a legit steel ring instead of using this sunny stash. But that movement speed, man, I really wish that they make a feature that allows us to upgrade unique items, but just not that overpowered. Just to allow us to make something with them. To maybe get some parts of the unique items and apply them on legendary instead of upgrading the unique items themselves. It would be nice to be able to extract the essence of a unique item and put it into a legendary. For example, all I need here is the movement speed for a speed running setup on another build for the sunny stash. But I want a ring with movement speed and element stacks applied. Because I've got other builds I want to test with those element stacks applied as soon as they fix the skills. The skills I'm talking about: Gunslinger's Brand and Infinity Blades.
Can't manage that right now.
So many dice. Wait, which way do we go? This way.
I need more power.
Why am I crowd controlled when I am supposed to have crowd control immunity? Crowd control immunity in this game doesn't seem to work. It didn't work in the beta as well. In the beta, that abolition act that supposedly gives crowd control immunity never worked. It seems it's broken, because this one is also supposed to give me crowd control immunity. Where was it? This one. I had the shield on and the turtle could still knock me back. See, again. So crowd control immunity broken still after 5 months.
Come on now. Not right now.
I really wish it worked though. Really wish that the crowd control immunity actually worked.
Not happening.
Trial to trade. I can give you my broken one. My bricked trial. I wouldn't mind giving you that one. It's still a trial.
That's not happening.
Yeah, indeed. Very rare one. Although I didn't really see that big of an increase in the damage yesterday when I was wearing the trial. Maybe 10-20% extra damage. So I'm not sure whether it's just me not using it properly, but I took every single note. This is how my mark of impurity was configured yesterday. More vulnerable, chance to inflict ailments, crit damage increased, die, and more vulnerable. So I guess I'm squeezing all the vulnerability I can get from it, and yet it didn't increase my damage that much. I don't feel that much weaker without it, nor did I feel that much stronger with it, so yeah. Maybe for this build it doesn't increase the damage that much, I'm not sure. Or maybe the enemies died before I could see the difference. Maybe that's also the thing. Maybe on bosses it's gonna be different. Yeah.
That can't be done.
It is the best item in the game, but I still didn't see that big of an increase in the damage.
That's not helpful.
And you can still apply the curse yourself. You can put the curse on your skill bar and get the same effect. Of course, it's not gonna be exactly the same, because you're gonna have to keep pressing it, and you're losing DPS if you're casting the curse. Yeah, exactly. The skill can be used manually without the item. But I don't know, I didn't notice that big of a difference. In the beta it used to give me huge damage boost. In the beta I used to get like 50% more damage. But when I tested this yesterday, the damage didn't seem to go that high as a bonus. But I probably needed to test it more. I bricked it too quickly yesterday. But in the beta the trial was such a huge damage boost compared to what I've seen here. When I get another one, I'll see. It doubles your damage. Okay. Oh, I need to look back at my stream from yesterday then to see what damage numbers I got with it. At the moment my highest damage number is 9.9 million roughly. 9.87 million is the highest I've seen in the Wrath of Saricel runs. So yesterday with the trial belt I was seeing 10-11 million roughly max.
I need more power.
Where is the boss? Oh, it's here. Oh, not this boss. Fuck, I need to change my skills. Need to change my bleeding catch for this boss. Whoa, where the hell did he go? Oh, it's two of them? Really? Really? The boss cloned itself? How am I gonna kill him when he's cloned? Yeah, that's gonna be tough. One of those is tough enough, but two, really? Over 50 million we did, but your friend probably has a super min-maxed setup to be critting over 50 million. There's someone who's critting for 61 million on the Discord channel. Someone was posting that. I didn't see video or screenshots. I just read the message. I didn't click the link. But someone said that they can do 61 million. But that's with min-maxed items. It's not just the trio that's giving the damage.
Not right now.
50 million seems reasonable. Like Deadpool yesterday said 200 million, and this I can't believe. 200 million I'm not gonna believe until I see a screenshot, but 50, 60 I can believe. Because me with my shit gear can do 10, 11 with the trio yesterday. Without even min-maxing and getting all the immortal offerings I can get, and without applying that many ailments. So if someone applies 7 ailments, 7 different types of ailment damages, and gets immortal offering from all those, and has a min-maxed weapon. By the way, is your friend using a shield or is he using a two-hander? He's probably using a two-hander to get that much damage.
I need more power.
Yeah, 2 of those exoskeletons at once was a bit of a slow fight. Yeah, that much would be impossible to get without a two-hander. See, when someone says 200 million, I'm not gonna believe it, but when someone says 50, 60, even 70 million, I could believe. With a two-hander similar to this one, but with, instead of, for example, attack, crit chance, score, maybe plus etc. % material damage, it could work. And by optimizing the build for damage, which would mean you would be using this, probably. Although this won't be that good, because this is losing you 70% of the other damages. But still, with this probably a good setup for a material based setup, and then you can also get more material damage here, so another 50%. Probably not bad as an option. Alright, let's go back to Stormfall.
Back in Stormfall, I see. You should probably catch up with all the stuff that's been happening.
Oh nice, a boss map. Amazing.
We can begin transmuting your equipment.
What are you, what? Oh, sorry, my lady. Where are you sending the Seekers then? Back for more? Happy to be of service.
Alright, those are still completing. Yeah, that 200 million was probably 20. Definitely makes sense. I mean, I'm pretty sure he probably saw 20 and thought it was 200. I just never would believe it. Even 100 seems too high. Even 100 seems too high to me, so let alone 200. Take my dice. Can't wait for some of the passives to get fixed though, really can't wait. Those Wolcen's passives would open up some room to get more efficiency and resistances in the gear. For now I'm wondering how to grow that setup. I need crit chance score, so probably 1, 2, 3, 4 here. The attack speed would be amazing when it gets fixed. This note, just imagine this extra attack speed would be so nice. That's gonna be what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more levels. And then probably this one would be okay to take eventually. Or maybe instead of taking stuff for damage, more crit damage would be nice. Crit damage can be taken here, crit damage can be taken here, crit damage can be taken here. Alright, another map.
Welcome to the Purple Phoenix.
Probably not gonna stream as much today though. Probably not gonna stream as much as I normally do today. And I'm not planning on doing a build video or a guide video or anything like that tomorrow. So maybe tomorrow I can start the stream early. Although I'm wondering if I should stream another game tomorrow for a few hours and then Wolcen later. We'll see.
Can't manage that right now.
Oh, actually I might actually keep my bleeding catch the way it is right now. My game keeps having those spikes. You're probably seeing those huge spikes of my game freezing. Not sure why. I almost thought it crashed. Both times it happened, I thought my game crashed. See again. Why is my game not crashing but lagging suddenly like those freezes? Let me quickly open up my task manager, see what's happening. I'm not seeing anything in my task manager. Weird. Not seeing anything out of the ordinary. Although the game's GPU usage, because of the frame capping, fluctuates between 0 and 90. I'm gonna go back to virtual sync. I decided to disable virtual sync and keep the manual frame capping because people were reporting it was breaking their stuff, but for me it works better when I keep vsync on. Maybe that's gonna fix it. But it's weird, until now nothing happened and then suddenly it happened, so it's probably not that, probably something else. Completely unrelated, we'll see. Look at this shit. But yeah, this game really needs better optimizations for certain things. But I'd rather get the fixes first before the optimizations maybe. But it's kind of getting close to unplayable now. Look at this. Every few seconds it's just crashing on me. If it keeps going like that, I'm gonna have to stop it after this map. Because look at this, I'm not gonna be able to complete the maps if this keeps happening. It just keeps freezing, and it's not the stream freezing, guys, it's my my game freezing. So if you're wondering what the hell is going on, what's with those things, it's the game, it's not my screen. It's not the stream itself. Here, I can't even rest him. What the fuck? Could it be the map being buggy? But Zed's not experiencing this. See, now he suddenly went from half dead to fully dead. Never mind, now he's rest. These games, what the hell? Yeah, I just can't play like this. Alright, I'm just gonna... No, it's not memory. It's not the memory. I'm not seeing any memory usage. The memory the game is using is 2.5 gigabytes. I mean, I could restart the game, but if I restart the game, I'm just gonna stop the stream, because it's kind of late and I'm so tired today. I was planning on making this my final map, but it seems like I won't be able to complete this one. So yeah, folks, I'm gonna be back tomorrow. Keep it cool. Thanks for watching. Kind of the game forced me to stop this early, but there's gonna be more tomorrow. Until next time, and goodbye.